What's up, everybody? Everybody feeling, everybody get in, man. Everybody's rocking. We got Aruba out on the beach. Just chilling, man. Gonna talk some Cowboy stuff with y'all, man. So, figure I'll let y'all come in and, vibe. So, I've been reading books, chilling, been in the water all day, been eating because I'm not sure how it is what it is. Let's see. I think we live, we good, we good, man. Boy, it's getting dark, man. I am getting dark out here. Getting dark. Let's see here. I'm trying to see the chat. Hold on, let me see. How do I do the chat on the phone? Yo, what's up, Danielle? What's going on with you? What's going on with you? Chilling, man. How y'all Sunday doing? What's up, Cowboys, Eagles fans at this hotel? I almost called down to the reception and switch hotels because a bunch of Eagles fans out there in the ocean, man. I was like, nah, bro. Nah. Yeah, see, Martin, see, bunch of Eagles fans. They all out here, man. Y'all out here. Ceedee, what's going on with you, sis? Chilling. Yeah, it's like five Eagles. How many Eagles fans was it? About 5 Eagles fans, man. They was out there swimming around. You know what I'm saying? But I was keeping it low key because I'm outnumbered. You know what I'm saying? I was keeping it low key, man. What's going on, bro? Man, I'm enjoying my vacay, man. It's good, man. We got here yesterday, and kind of just went and ate food because we got here like at 5 yesterday. But today we just been here out the beach, man. Beach is beautiful. Let's see if I can see. So this is where we at, man. At the Rio in Aruba. Yeah. We're trying to get some shade. Yeah, Eagles fans are everywhere, man. Eagles fans are everywhere. It just is what it is, man. They was doing they fly Eagle fly stuff, and I was like, not today, man. Not right now. I can't even. Not right now, man. We got all season to deal with that, man. But they were some cool cats, man. So they out here vibing. I think they was from Philly because they kept saying John or whatever. John, they said it like 100 times. So I think they probably from Philly or something like that. But yeah, we're gonna just do some Q&A while I sit out here and vibe a little bit, and try to get some shade. Like I said, I'm getting cooked, y'all. My forehead is probably already peeling. Like my forehead is getting cooked. My back is cooked. Everything's already cooked. I didn't put on multiple layers of sunscreen. It just is what it is, man. I want to talk about some stuff, man. So I've been poking my head in just a little bit. Saw the Ceedee Lamb news, if you even want to call it that. That Ceedee Lamb could be holding out from camp. And I'm just like, yeah. I mean, we all like, yeah. I mean, if Ceedee Lamb does not get paid, he's not showing up to camp. Like, I don't know what's so complicated about that to understand for a lot of Cowboys fans. Like, he is not coming to camp just to come to camp if he is not paid. And like we said in our last live that we had, our last Q&A, I believe that was on Monday, I don't understand what's the holdup, right? So that's the number one question I would ask Jerry and Steven. All right, Justin Jefferson has signed, y'all. What's the holdup? What is the holdup, man? What is the holdup? And we don't know, right? So if I'm Ceedee, bro, it's like the Cowboys are just, once again, they're playing with their food, and I don't understand it, right? Yeah, like sorry, yeah, he should hold out, rightfully so. He should, it would be dumb for Ceedee Lamb to show up at camp and he's not under a deal. You know what I'm saying? Or he's not under a deal, man. So I don't understand what is the big holdup when it comes to Ceedee Lamb. You know what the numbers is. You know what the is. You know everything said. Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all something real quick. Hold on. This is the beat. Here's my blood. What's the beach, man? There's the pool and everything over there, back there. So he says, Tuck, I'm praying that Jerry's okay health-wise. Who knows, man? I don't know what's going on with them. I really don't know what's going on with the Cowboys right now as far as them handling some of these signings, man. Cowboys, Jordan Love anyway, so that's not happening. So once again, it's just Cowboys just being proactive, being reactive. They're sitting back. If I had to gauge it, y'all, I think Ceedee Lamb misses a Boca camp. I think Ceedee Lamb misses a Boca camp. July won't be there, of course. I'd say probably like right before the last preseason game, you might see Ceedee Lamb, to be honest with you. Right? So it's going to kind of be like a Zach Martin situation, and I don't understand why. It's not like Zach Martin when Zach Martin caught them off guard last year. This is a situation where it's like, okay, you were waiting on Justin Jefferson. That's what I've been reading. So he's a football coach, man. He wrote like all these different offensive plays and stuff. It's a cool book, man, if you want to learn more about the game of football. But he had the Green Bay, look, it's from Dan Casey, man, in there that cooked us versus the Pack or versus Dallas. Let's play right here. Let me see. Let me show y'all. Hold on. Boom. All right, the Packers post wheel sale, man. So this is what they ran versus the Dallas Cowboys, and they cooked us right. So they had this Z going in motion here into this wheel route. They had this sail type deep out, and they had this post, and with this chip, telling me he blocked and then came across and cooked us around here. I think this was Jade, or I think the post, you know what I'm saying, was the catch. Also with Dobbs right here, man. So it's a cool little book, man, if y'all want to learn. I got it off of Amazon, but you can get it off his website. But, you know, never stop learning. Even when I'm on vacation, I'm still working, still researching, getting my football knowledge up. Ready to cook this football season, man. I think my weak point is understanding like play calling language, because like I said, I play defense. I don't understand the thought process in the play call, right? So when I see like gun bunch, right, counter GT, right, how to really understand that when I'm watching film, so that way I can digest a little bit easier. So working on myself, even on vacay. I know a lot of other questions popped up, man, with this Micah Parsons, Malik Hooker situation. Honestly, I didn't do too much content on it besides going live with West Coast the other day. Salute to West Coast. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate what happened with Micah the other day, because like I said in my video, not sure if y'all saw it, but that was Cowboys Nation doing. That wasn't Keyshawn Johnson. That wasn't the media. That wasn't ESPN. That was Cowboys Nation and members of Cowboys Nation being sloppy, creating lazy narratives, and you see how it was a misfire between Micah Parsons and Malik Hooker. That was so unreasonable, some football logic, right? And I think that's the same thing right now when it comes to Micah Parsons. Like, bro, just say you don't like Micah Parsons. Like, let's just keep it a buck. Just say you don't like the dude. Like, I get it, right? He's brass. He doesn't move to your agendas and to your beat of your own drum. Like, just come out and flat out say, listen, bro, I don't like Micah Parsons. I never wanted him. I don't want him here. And just rock that way. You know what I'm saying? Just rock that way. So when it comes to Micah Parsons, you know what I'm saying? Angry Cowboys fan, what's up with you, bro? I'm like, just keep it a buck. If you don't like the kid, you just don't like the kid, right? But stop making up these lazy things. So what happened between, like I said, that was Cowboys Nation being lazy, being messy, being sloppy, and y'all caused something. Now, even though Micah and Malik cleared up, right? Look what that could have had. Look at the impact that could have had. And do y'all think that Micah Parsons and Malik Hooker going back and forth is going to help our defense or hurt our defense, right? You're not doing nothing to help, right? So if that's what I was saying, Cowboys Nation, sometimes if you're not doing something to help, it's best just to shut up. You know what I'm saying? It's best just to shut up and chill, because you're not bringing anything to the table. And there were so many Cowboys fans who have their whatever, right? Their pitchforks out for Micah Parsons for whatever reason. They want to cause something with Micah. They clipped the interview and put it out there, and Micah saw it, right, of course, on Twitter, and he spoke to Malik, not knowing that Malik was saying for the entire video, I have no problem with the podcast, right? So Cowboys Nation, I've been asking for y'all, man, stop being sloppy. I know right now it's a dead season. Sometimes you gotta just get outside, you know what I'm saying? Get outside, get away, but there's gonna be a lot of lazy narratives, media accountable. There's a lot of content creators out there. They kind of thirsting for content, is putting whatever they can do out there just for the sake of keeping things afloat until we can get to camp. Me personally, I don't do that, man. If it's not nothing to talk about, it's nothing to talk about, right? I'm not gonna make something to talk about just because I feel obligated to give y'all a video. And I'm sure y'all respect me for not doing that, just putting out a video just for the hell of it and just making up something, right? So I played with Micah, man, season for him, right? This is the first season where he's not the beloved, right? He's not the beloved Micah Parsons that can do no one wrong, do wrong. Everything that he does is going to be psychoanalyzed, right? So if he has 3 games evens, he doesn't get any, everybody's going to say, aha, see, I told you can't play in big games. It's like it's the same rinse and repeat stuff that we've gone through with Dak. It's just been now a transition over to Micah Parsons. So just got to get y'all prepared for it, man. Like I've been saying, there's a lot of zombies out there. Get your run on, guys, for liking that content and digesting that content. Because honestly, like, as a content creator, we'll keep it a buck, where it's like, yo, I can drop this video on cover 3 versus cover 1, or explaining a cover 6 and match zone. And the football in me, the football nerd that sits here on vacation at the beach and is looking at plays and researching football often, I like that's not what a lot of people like to suggest. But I appreciate you guys for CFO fam for liking that kind of content. So I'm not afraid to do that type of stuff, right? So it's like I appreciate you guys the most, because sometimes I'll think like, man, I want to do this video. Like I want to do this video like on match zones, right? Like different match zones. I don't think a lot of people understand, like when you're watching film, how to understand if they're playing in man or how they play in zone, or if it's a zone where it's cover 2 on one side but cover 4 on the other side, like how to really read that. I don't think a lot of football fans really care, right? They would prefer me to talk about Micah Parsons and Malik Hooker going back and forth versus that. But you guys, y'all appreciate the content and learning, and whether it's on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, wherever. It's like, yo, Tuck, I didn't know that, right? I didn't even know, why they call a receiver a flanker or a Z receiver or XY receiver. Now, I'm not going to sit here, y'all, and pretend like I'm some football guru and I know everything. No, absolutely not. But we learn together, we build together. I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm probably like a 7.5, maybe an 8. But there's a whole nother level outside of that 10 when it comes to an NFL language. Like it's so much different, right? So I learn, but I lean on people who has the knowledge, right? I lean on people like a Will Blackman. Like I'll call Will up and be like, yo, Will, I'm watching film right now, because Will played corner for Mike McCarthy. He played, at the highest level, and he's coaching at Boston College. So I'll hit Will up like, yo, let me make sure if I'm watching this is correct. You know what I'm saying? He's like, yeah, you're right. That's the number 1 receiver. This is the route that's kind of going on. Now, this is a wrinkle that some teams are adding. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm learning. So I never want to act like I know it all. Some people be like, oh, Tuck act like he's a know-it-all. I'm not a know-it-all. Now, I might know more than the people's hating. I might know a lot more than the people's hating, but know-it-all, absolutely not. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I want to do, is educate y'all and weaponize it, man. So when y'all get these trolls and y'all get these people, talking Dak sucks and this and that, y'all know how to go through progressions and be like, nah, this was a dagger concept. This is his first read, right? What I'm saying? This was a an inside sluggo route. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how to break that down. And those trolls, when you start talking ball to those trolls, y'all, they vanish. It's like a weapon of mass destruction. Like, and that's honestly why I get trolls like, a little here and there, but I don't get a lot of trolls like online, because they know once I start weaponizing it, man. And it's a gift and a curse. I will tell y'all this, man. Though y'all learn a lot and though you're educated, when you start watching the game from that type of lens, it really changes how you watch the games, right? It really changes how you watch the game on Sunday, because you're sitting there and you're analyzing. And sometimes I wish I can turn that off, whereas like I'm just being a fan. And so sometimes that's why I do grab the Cowboy readers and I just I'd be a fan for a little bit, because like my mom will tell you, sometimes when I'm in the crowd, I'm like, they're in a cover 1 or they're in cover 2, cover 0. Here comes the blitz from the weak side, right? Lick the wheel line back. I'm like analyzing, because I do that all week as I'm breaking down the scouting reports, getting prepared for the week. So I'm like, okay, there it is. So like Green Bay, I was like, okay, there's the motion, the razor motion. Here they go. Like I was doing all that. I was like, all right, Tuck, you need to relax. Go grab a few Cowboy readers and just black out and just be a fan and just watch the game. And I haven't went back to that Green Bay game since. I've been watching the Green Bay game since that day. I don't know what happened. I caught a few clips up, but like for the most part, I can't watch the game. One day I'm gonna trick y'all though. One day I'm gonna go live and we're gonna sit back and watch that Green Bay game as a family. But now it's gonna be, who you really build on. But speaking of this upcoming season, y'all, like I said, I want people to understand this. Even though I'm not on cloud 9 about a lot of things when it comes to the Cowboys, right? And a lot of it, to be honest with you, I tell y'all this, it really has nothing to do with the team, the players, right? It's more about my frustrations with the organization. And so it's hard to separate, right? So when people's like, oh, you always bagging on the Cowboys, I'm like, I'm not really bagging on the players. I rock with the players. Like, I rock with the players. Like, I like a lot of the guys that we have on this team. I hate how the organization does things. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where I kind of draw the line, and that's what's like killing some of my fandom, my spirit, is I'm seeing how the organization runs things. It's like, I said this on a show the other day. It was like, you love steak. I love steak. Like, I've eaten steak. My wife's telling me I need to stop eating steak, right? But I've eaten steak the last 2 days since I've been here, right? But if you work at a slaughterhouse and you saw how that steak is really made, more than likely you look at steak completely different, right? And that's how I feel when it comes to the Cowboys sometimes. It's like when I sit back and I'm talking to different people in the house. What's up, my guy Cuts, man? Love the new logo, my dog. Love the new logo, my Cuts. Shoot to my guy Cuts, man. Definitely give him a follow, man. He makes a lot of incredible stuff, man. I'm gonna hit you up about something I might need you to cook up for me, bro. But yeah, it's like, sometimes when you see how the steak is made, it's kind of like, oh no, I love steak, but it's just like, and when I'm seeing how the Joneses really handles business, when I see how our media will tear down players for no apparent reason, and it's just like, gross, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of just gross, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you get an up close and up close and personal, y'all, it's nasty. Like, y'all don't understand, bro. Like, there's a lot of things going on behind the scenes. Like, they are coming for us content creators. Like I said in my last video, bro, they're trying to delete channels. They're trying to get content creators out of there. They are suing content creators right now. They are trying to steal our ideas and steal our content. Like, what I'm saying? They're pulling videos down. Like, the Cowboys are doing a bunch of nasty stuff, y'all. And it's heartbreaking, to be honest with you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I'm not going to camp. That's why I'm not going to camp, because how I was treated last year at camp for doing nothing wrong, but just trying to provide Cowboys fans an inside perspective. Did nothing wrong, right? I was even editing videos last year at camp because it had some audio in it, and I didn't want the audio to get out, right? So doing stuff like that, right? And then it's like how we get treated. I was just like, nah, I'm just not rocking with it, man. So it's just like, for camp is not for me. I'm not going to camp, man. I'd rather be here than camp. You know what I'm saying? I like Oxnard. Oxnard is cool, but this ain't no Oxnard, bro. Been waiting for you to watch film session. Dak took a lot of heat for that game undeservingly. Yeah, DA, bro. Like, it was a bad performance overall, man. It was a bad performance overall. Like, everybody got whooped on versus Green Bay. So I get it, right? A lot of people want someone to blame. They want Dan Quinn to be blamed. They want Micah Parsons to be blamed. They want Dak Prescott to be blamed. Blame the whole damn team, bro. Blame the whole damn team. We literally just got whooped from top to bottom. That's just what it is. Like, there's no way around it. It would be an easy fix to be like, you know what? Offense played lights out, but defense didn't show up. Nobody showed up. Nobody showed up. They got caught with their pants down, and everybody paid the price. It's sometimes like, all right, you just got to move on. You really just got to move on. So, angry Cowboys fan, what happened talking about at camp? So I'll tell y'all, because we fam, right? So at camp last year, y'all know I had credentials, so y'all saw me on the field with the players and everything. Day 1, day 2, day 3, they didn't have a practice, right? I think Thursday they didn't have a practice. Friday they had a practice, right? So same process. Went and got my passes, went and got everything, you know what I'm saying? Everything's cool. So I was heading towards the field, and I get to the gate, and security's like, we can't let you in. And I'm just like, what do you mean can't let me in? I'm like, here's my passes. And they're like, we can't let you in today. I was like, why can't I go in today? He's like, man, I don't know. He's got to go back up front and talk to up front. I was like, I was just up front. They gave me my passes for my credentials. Why can't I go? They're just like, I don't know, man. I just can't let you in. And I was like, was it everybody? And they're like, man, I don't want to get involved. I was just told that I cannot let you in today. And I was like, all right, cool, whatever, man. So I'm walking back. And luckily, there was a few players that I knew from the team, and they were by the fence. And they're like, what's up, Tuck? I was like, what's going on, bro? I was like, and they told me I can't come on the field today, so I got to go deal with this shit. They're like, man, that's Tuck, let him in. So the guy was like, just go, right? Because the players vouched for me and was like, let him in. You know what I'm saying? But it was crazy, like, what did I do that was wrong? I didn't do nothing was wrong at camp. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do nothing that wrong at camp. But why was, for some weird reason, I could no longer get access when I had everything already pre-approved. All of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? All of a sudden. And it's because, I don't know, bro. I think it's because they see the traffic that I'm able to get or some of those content creators can get, and they don't want it because they can't control it, right? So if Jalen Tolbert drops a pass or catches a touchdown, and I put that on Twitter, and it does 500,000 views or 1 million views, they rather that come from one of their own sources, one of their own individuals, not from J Tuck, right? Because there was a situation last year, right? Remember, everybody was talking about Kelvin Joseph was having a bad camp, right? Because that was the narrative. Kelvin Joseph was having a bad camp because they were trying to move on from him because we drafted Eric Scott, right? But then I was like, actually, Kelvin Joseph is having one of the best camps since he's been in Dallas. Got been at the camp ever since the year he's been in Dallas, right? It's like he's actually having a good camp. But remember they put that play where he got beat by like Jalen Tolbert, right? It was like a drill, but there was no it was like one-on-one drills. Like he got beat, but there's no top side coverage. Like it's just one-on-one. It's just like a walkthrough drill. But they highlighted and boosted that. Like Kelvin Joseph's out here getting cooked, and I was like, honestly, he's not really getting cooked. They had Kelvin Joseph playing the slot. He was starting with the starters. He was with Al Harris. Al Harris was like, you know what I'm saying? Al Harris spoke about him. Mike McCarthy. So it's like everything that they're posting as far as media is concerned doesn't register from what I'm seeing and from what I'm posting. And that's when they was like, you gotta get this dude up out of here, right? So that's why I'm not gonna pull up the camp, man. Thanks for the bro. That video did. We all have the same opportunities. Really hit me. Thanks, bro, for inspiration. Man, I appreciate you guys, man. I'm glad that you guys are pulling inspiration from the inspirational videos. Like I said, it's pulling together, man. It's not just about me. It's about us together, man. So if I have some knowledge, do I know everything once again? Absolutely not. But if I'm able to inspire somebody and they're able to change their life or get motivated, then I'm all for it, man. The same way that I pulled here, right? So case in point, my good friend, man, Vada Fly. He's actually a battle rap blogger. For those who watch battle rap, y'all pretty much know Vada Fly. He's a New York Giants fan, been on the show, right? So I was just like you guys, right? I was just like you guys in 2020, just watching content. Used to be in the chat all the time, watching his channel. And then he posted something on Twitter one day and was like, he took $500, reinvested in a camera, started his own subscribers, and he's able to retire from his job and start his own life. And he was like, "It's your excuse." And I just saw that tweet, and I was like, I don't have an excuse, right? So I did that same exact thing. So the very first video that I recorded my first video on was a 2012 MacBook. It's a 2012 MacBook that I had from college. It was slow as shit, old as shit, you know what I'm saying? But it's all I had to record a video. And that's why my very first video looks all raggedy, right? But I started recording videos on that. Then I took $200 and I repurchased like a new RAM card, and I took the MacBook apart and rebuilt it on some crazy YouTube stuff, right? And then went from there, you know what I'm saying? So once I did that, now you're what you're seeing today, because I saw Vada's post and it inspired me. So hopefully I can do the same thing for somebody else, where y'all might see my post or my video like, you know what, I'm gonna start doing whatever I'm trying to get in life, and I'm gonna go for it. You never know where you're gonna end up. Let's see here. If Ceedee doesn't show up for camp, does that mean he is a leader? I don't know what that means. Does that mean he's not a leader? I don't know. Because y'all got this weird thing about showing up for camp equals leadership, which I don't agree with, because Zach Martin's a leader and he didn't show up for camp last year either. So I don't know. Everyone, Hawk, smash that like button. JV, appreciate you, my dog. Kelvin's still better than Eric Scott Tissue. Possibly, man. Possibly. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. What the hell are you talking about? I don't know. Okay. I was like, yes. I don't know. So let's see what he's asking. What up, Tuck and Julia for Deservication? Appreciate y'all, man. I'm chilling, vibing, man. So I've been eating good, but I'm eating decent. I kind of slid for lunch a little bit. A little bit. You know what I'm saying? I had some fried fish or something like that. I didn't slide too much for lunch. It's the drinks though, but you know, the drinks are not that bad. But they have these Miami Vices, man. They like Cowboy Readers, basically. Them things are fire, bro. I'm probably like on my 5th or 6th one. Man, I might take y'all over there, go get one with me here in a minute. Them things are fire. But most of the part, man, I've been good. So I got up and worked out this morning. Did my lifting, did my journaling, went for a run on the beach. You know what I'm saying? So I got my, you know what I'm saying, did some work, man. So, you know, but you still got to, you know, chill a little bit. I'm telling you right now, people, I am not going to tolerate negativity when it comes to Dallas today or trolling. Stay on them, sis. Stay on them, sis. What up, my bro? What's going on with hard hitters, man? I cannot wait to get back to the hard hitters tailgate, man. I'm kind of missing my hitters, man. Salute to all my hitters out there, my Kansas hitters out there, man. It's time to get back to lot 10 and get active, man. This season, I can't wait to get back out there with y'all, man, and represent. Y'all know how we do, man. Hard hitters, man. For all y'all Cowboys fans looking for a club to kind of be a part of, man, so you're never alone. Great people, great vibes. You know what I'm saying? It's like a fraternity, man. I've been a hard hitter since 20. Actually, I've been a hard hitter before I've been a content creator. Actually, man. Because like, you know, y'all know I live in Kansas City, and I was like, I always kind of just went to watch games, by myself, and most of the time it's in Chiefs territory. So the sports bar put me in like this little small ass corner to watch the Cowboys games. Like, man, it would be tight if I had a bunch of Cowboys fans out here I can go just watch the games with and chill with, right? Then dude JT hit me up, salute to JT, bro. He's like, yo, you in Kansas City? He's like, yeah. He's like, you should join a hitter. I was like, what the hell is that? Now here's the crazy part. I've tailgated with the hitters numerous times, but I just didn't know what was going on, right? Because my guy Paul Trupu, he's been part of hitters for a long time, man, and my boy, right? So I had no clue. Like, man, joined the Kansas chapter, man. So he told me what it was. We linked up, man. We went to watch a Cowboys game. Went up to my dude Petey's houses. You know what I'm saying? And we watched the game, and vibes been loved ever since, man. Do you think the NFL is losing a lawsuit and hit their revenue will change on contract calculations because the cap might go down? Possibly, but I think that's going to be a long play for that lawsuit. So if it impacts the cap, I don't think it won't be anytime soon, to be honest with you. I think it'll probably be later in the future. But that should have no impact on the Cowboys signing players. Like, that shouldn't be it, because if anything, that the NFL's cap might go down, but Dak Prescott's price ain't going down. CeeDee Lamb's price not going down. Micah Parsons' price not going down. So do with that information. Let's see here, Joy fans. If you're I don't understand what the leader thing is going out. I don't understand what the leader thing's about. So tell me what the hell does going to camp, putting yourself and your family at risk financially because the Cowboys haven't done their job, proves leadership. It's actually idiotic, right? Just think for this. Put yourself in your shoes, right? You can work your job. Let's say, for instance, you're supposed to get paid on Friday, and your job ain't paid you on Friday. Okay, your paycheck came through. Okay, then 2 weeks later, you ain't get your paycheck. If you don't go to work, I'm not saying you're a poor leader. I'm saying you're smart until you get your money. It's just perfect example, bro. I don't understand when people have this lazy narrative that you got to be there and sacrifice yourself. And here's the crazy part. And here's what disputes all this BS that people talk about showing up and being a leader. Dak Prescott is the best leader you can ask for. Shows up to everything. He's actually at tight end camp, tossing around, voluntary, mandatory, everything without a deal. He shows up, and do people give him any credit for his leadership? Nope, they still hate on him. Ceedee, don't go to camp. Let's see here. I wish YouTube did tell you who timed you out. Nah, bro. It's weird, bro. Like, it's just weird. There's a lot going on behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying? So that's why y'all gotta support y'all content creators, man. If y'all really support and enjoy what we do, like, not just me, just everybody, man, now's the time to really rally, because they're coming for us like hard, you know what I'm saying? They're coming for us hard, and you know what I'm saying? It just is what it is, man. Like, there's people getting sued for using thumbnails, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like how I would use like Micah Parsons. I'm doing Micah Parsons, I might cut him out and edit it, right? But they're trying to sue content creators for that, you know what I'm saying? Sue for all 22 film, right? All 22 film, you know, you get hit for that, demonetized. So if you're watching like some of my all 22, right, there might be something where you hear me talking and then it might skip. It's because the NFL or whoever wants me to take that certain part out, so I have to go and cut that part out, you know what I'm saying? So I think Tyler Guyton got clipped on that. It was like a few others I had clipped, so I had to like cut like a minute and a half out of this portion because they didn't want me showing that segment or something. It's getting crazy out here, y'all. How can you push your team? That's what I'm talking about. Dak is still leading. Dak is still leading, and nobody cares. Like, nobody cares, bro. Nobody cares that Dak is leading. He still gets the hate. He's still not paid. He's still not paid. Now, if Dak goes out there to camp and, Lord forbid, has a career-ending injury, I think he's still going to get his money? Absolutely not. It's stupid to go out there when you're not under contract. It's just dumb. It's just dumb. I'm not going to address that no more, because that's lazy. It's laziness, right? And the people that act like being there at camp means you're a leader. Kelvin Joseph was at camp. Is he a leader? Sam Williams been in every camp. He a leader? Right? So what do you mean? There's more to being leadership than just showing up to camp. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, bro, like, you got to be smart. It's football, but it's also business. We got to be smart, right? So yeah, Law got it. You know what I'm saying? Think about players like RG3, right? Think about players like RG3 whose career changed with one play. You know what I'm saying? Making it happen at camp. You know what I'm saying? Y'all remember my guy Gerald McCoy? He'll probably be able to hit up Big Drill. Big Drill's another guy who I talk to frequently. Give me football advice, man. Y'all know Big Drill played for Oklahoma, Tampa Bay Bucks, played for the Cowboys, right? Y'all remember when Gerald McCoy was just holding the bags and just doing walkthroughs and tore his ACL and his career was over in Dallas. We never got to see Gerald McCoy in 2020, and it was a simple, no pads on, it's a simple walkthrough drill, and he tore his ACL and his career ended. You know what I'm saying? And his career ended. That can happen. That can happen. So you would be a fool not to go out there with guaranteed money. I would start one by getting a little toxic. JV, bro, it doesn't matter. If you want to be a toxic Cowboys fan and speak your truth, speak your truth. You know what I'm saying? Speak your truth, bro. Everyone deserves to speak the truth. Now, here's what I would say. If you're going to be a content creator, don't be toxic for the sake of just being toxic. That's kind of just like your thing, right? I'm just going to be like some WWE stuff. You know what I'm saying? If you can speak your truth and provide context around it, then go for it, man. Go for it. A lot of people think I'm toxic. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people think I'm toxic, which I'm really not. I'm honestly probably the most chill person y'all probably even met. You know what I'm saying? I'm either your best friend. If you meet me, I'm probably one of the coolest people you'll ever meet in life. But if you push me the wrong way and you want to be enemies, I could be your worst enemy. I could be your best friend. I could be your worst enemy. Zero pick, bro. But it's like, yeah, I mean, just do you and speak your truth. Everyone deserves the right to speak their truth when they do content. You know what I'm saying? Now, let's see here. See, the trolls will beat your toxicity, believe it or not. Yeah, I mean, it just depends, bro. So it's like, being a content creator, it changes. Well, it changed for me. I'll speak for me, right? Because y'all, I came into this just being a Cowboys fan, right? It was Cowboys fans only. I was just talking about, just being a fan. We them boys, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just very fanboyish, right? But I knew once things started changing to me, it's like, there's other opportunities that I could pursue, and I'm not going to be able to do it in this fanboy lane. Like, it doesn't work for me, right? So it doesn't work for me. But some people, it works for them. It just doesn't work for me. So that's when I pivoted. That's when I changed the name to CFO Sports, and I changed the brand. I changed the title, right? And I started doing more film and doing more breakdown, more draft, and more analytics and more stats and different things like that. Because the fanboy lane, you only reach a certain ceiling, right? You only reach a certain ceiling, and you're gonna be required to do that over and over and over and over and over again, and there's no truth, and you get limited on your respect, right? Like, if I was to come out and say right now, I think the Cowboys gonna win the Super Bowl, we gonna win the Super Bowl, y'all be like, Tuck, you tripping, bro. I'm only saying that because I'm a Cowboys fan. See, I'm only saying that because I'm a Cowboys fan. So I like to be more on the analytics side because I feel like that works for me best. But some people are just fans. And it works for them great. You know what I'm saying? On the other side, on the Eagles side, there's a lot of people who are just fanboys. And I don't knock it. The problem is I hate when they get mad for being called out for that. You know what I'm saying? If you don't watch film, if you don't know the difference between quads and ace and a basic route and a sprint out or a speed out, like if you don't know the game, then just admit you're not an analyst. You're just a fan and you're talking about your team. Like, it's okay to do that, but so many people get so guarded these days, right? People get so guarded these days where it's like, I watch film, I watch the film. And here's the thing, people who watch film can tell when people who don't watch film. Trust me, because watching film is boring as hell, y'all. Watching film is boring as hell. Like, you gotta be a psycho. You know what I'm saying? So that's why when draft season comes around, it's like, I know who's lying about players and prospects, but I don't want to call anybody out. Like, I can tell when you fronting, bro, because in order to sit there and watch a college, because like NFL is a little bit different, right? Because NFL, you can use timestamps, right? So you can use different timestamps. So you can search like Ceedee Lamb's touchdown versus Philadelphia in the fourth quarter, right? And go right to it and watch it on NFL.com. What up, my dog JC will tell you. But college, there's none of that, bro. On college, you pull up a game, Alabama versus Michigan, and you press play. And you press play. And you're watching it from the side angle, you're watching it from the end zone angle, you're watching it from the other end zone angle. Has done nothing. Done nothing. Done nothing. Okay, now in the second quarter, he's done nothing. Oh, there's a tackle. There's a tackle. Oh, There's a tackle. Let me get that clip. So now to get that clip, you have to drag the slider back, get that clip, go back, cut the clip. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of work. So that's how, when I personally do draft content, this might be the same for JC as well. When I'm watch layers, I'll notice as I'm watching this whole ass game, I'm like, well, who is this wide receiver from UCF over here cutting up, going crazy versus OU? Oh, that's Javon Baker. Let me look him up too. You know what I'm saying? So I'll note myself. So I might break down, Oklahoma wide receiver, but I'm also penciling in Javon Baker, and I'm notating his timestamps as well, and I'll come back to him later. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I get it. There's a lot of false, you know what I'm saying, claiming when it comes to watching film, but I know when you're really doing not, you know what I'm saying, not. So yeah, it's boring, bro. It's really boring. It's boring as hell. It's boring as hell. You gotta be a psycho. You know what I'm saying? You really gotta be a psycho. Like, just be at the beach in Aruba and looking at football trends and reading books and learning about different coverages and different zones and different things like that. You gotta be a psycho. But it's like, for me, I love it. You know what I'm saying? I love it because, like, it really just puts me ahead of the curve, right? You know what I'm saying? I know that them boys ain't working. I know them girls ain't working like that. You know what I'm saying? So people might say, Tuck, you being arrogant, being confident. It's like, nah, bro, I know that a lot of people who are insiders, you're not doing this right now. You're not working, you know what I'm saying? You work when it's time to work, but you're not doing this kind of work. You know what I'm saying? You're not breaking down Florida State's offense. You're not doing that kind of work. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying, when I'm able to go there and talk my stuff, I can talk my stuff because I'm confident, right? And I think people, and Kobe Bryant used to say this, like, people associate confidence with arrogance. Like, it's not really arrogance, right? Kobe Bryant believes he can knock down the game-winning shot. Why? Because he's practiced that shot 1,000 times, man. He's practiced that shot 1,000 times. So when you get the ball on the outside perimeter with 5 seconds remaining, Kobe's like, I've done this. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same thing with me. When I'm talking about a draft prospect, or I'm talking about a specific play, or I'm talking about something specific with the Cowboys, and I get somebody who's an insider like doesn't know what he's talking about, I'm not coming off of it because I've seen it 1,000 times. I watched Marquise Bell at Maryland. I watched him when he was here in Coffeyville, Kansas. I watched him when he was at FAMU. I can confidently say that Marquise Bell was a steal as an undrafted free agent. I don't care what your insider had to say about that. And I also said he was a starter too. And, right. Bro, like editing a damn movie, but I love y'all and putting in work. Right. Yeah, that's what it is, bro. It is what it is. And like I said, the work that we put in, it changes it. The insiders get comfortable and really don't rely on sources. They don't rely on work like y'all do. Exactly. And here's the thing. And I'll tell you that for all aspiring content creators, right? When you are coming, especially with the Cowboys, right? You have to earn every little subscriber. You have to earn every little piece of your credibility, bro. You have to work for it. Like, you have to work for it. Like case in point, y'all seen how I've been killing the draft for years, right? But you'll have some insiders that come out and say something about a prospect, and everyone's like, oh, I just believe him, right? So I'm still having an uphill battle fighting when it comes to draft coverage and some of this football stuff, right? So you have to earn that, and when you earn it, you don't take it for granted, right? You never, what I call platform pimp. It's like, okay, now I got, I don't know, 70,000, 80,000 Cowboys fans that believe in me and what I say in my film session. I have to double check, triple check, quadruple check to make sure I'm accurate on what I'm seeing, right? Because if I'm just tossing stuff out there just for the sake of content, just to get views, I'm platform pimping and I'm doing y'all a disservice. You know what I'm saying? So I never want that to be the case. So y'all keep me pushing by putting y'all trust in me. And a lot of people don't understand that, right? You get comfortable. It's easy to sit, hey, and here is what, not to go on a tangent about media, but let me give y'all the sauce, y'all. Let me give y'all this sauce. And this is what I hate or don't like, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to the way that our media, traditional media, treats me. What they have to understand is I am also traditional media, y'all. So case in point, you guys know I cover the Kansas Jayhawks, right? I'm sitting there, I'm in the press box, right? I'm sitting in front of Coach Leipold and everything. But I am not as kamikaze with the Jayhawks than I am with the Cowboys. You see what I'm saying? I'm not as kamikaze. Why? Because I have credentials on the line. I have a station that's a partner on the line. You know what I'm saying? So I can't go and just be like, Coach Leipold needs to be fired, get him out there, you know what I'm saying, he's blah, 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 call him Cowboy or whatever, because I am tied to an entity that's a business. I'm getting away for business. So I hate when media act like, oh, they're independent and, you know, they can push back on the Cowboys. You cannot. And I understand you cannot, because I'm the same way. The way that I cover the Chiefs, the way that I cover the Kansas Jayhawks, it's not how I cover the Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? It's not, because I'm independent fully with the Cowboys. Nobody pays for anything. Nobody covers anything, right? It's not the same when it comes to the other team. So it's okay to say, listen, I know we have a job. I know y'all want these questions Cowboys Nation ask, but we just can't. We just can't. Jerry Jones has ties to the NFL Network. If he wants to get James Slater plucked off the NFL Network, he pretty much can. You don't think he couldn't get Clarence Hill clipped off the Dallas Morning? He can get Michael Gelkin out of here tomorrow. He can get all these people out of here tomorrow if he really wanted to. He can get you off of 105 through the Fan out of here tomorrow. This is Jerry Jones. This is big business we're talking about. So of course you tread lightly. You can't be kamikaze. But they understand that they see that what we're doing, and it's kind of a movement like, oh, okay, yeah, Tuck and Boss or Tuck and Law, they're speaking the truth. Well, we're independent. And the reason why they don't like us is because we're independent. Think about this. They never pressed on the no identity offense. You never saw one article about that. No one ever even mentioned about the rift between Mike McCarthy and Kellen Moore. You know what I'm saying? No one ever talked about that rift. No one ever talked about that rift. Are we going to just go to eat? Okay. Well, if you're going to, I'll just meet you there. If you, okay. I'll stay here. I'll meet you there. Keep on. White says keep going. I was going to disconnect. White says keep going. Keep it all up, man. Keep cooking. But yeah. It's like I get it, right? So it's like they want to be like us and be free, but it's like you can't, because you tie to an entity. It's no different from a rapper who has a label versus a rapper who's selling CDs out of his own trunk. You don't have that same freedom. You have a label have to prove different things. They want you to say certain things. There's brand deals. There's all sorts of stuff, right? Versus someone who is burning his own CDs, making his own SoundCloud rapper out of his own truck. We call these SoundCloud rappers. I have no one controlling me right now. It's the sky blue. Sky is very blue, man. Sky is very blue. Support who? I've seen you in multiple Cowboys content creators channels. Are they close friends of yours, or am I being nosy? Man, pretty much everybody who I rock with is like family, man. I think that's where it's different, right? It's different with content creators. Everybody who show, for the most part, you see me with personally, I have their phone numbers. You know what I'm saying? I have their phone numbers. I talk to them. I literally talk to Rome and Boss, or like Rome and DMV daily. You know what I'm saying? I see them daily. CJC, bro. Oh, my bad. Okay, my bad. Yeah, they're doing film breakdowns now all of a sudden. Yeah. If you go look, oh, my bad. If you go look, DallasCowboys.com, the mothership, is doing film breakdowns on plays. Yeah. So yeah, they're doing film breakdowns, and if you look at the thumbnails, look just like ours. You know what I'm saying? So that was that whole video y'all remember I did about those Sentinels, right? They come in, they look, they see what's hot, and they say Law can do, but it's their control. Salute to X Holmes. You might look up on DallasCowboys.com and see somebody tomorrow. We got to create our own Mark Holmes. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they get mad when I speak out on it. But here's the problem, y'all. Here's the problem. I did see a YouTube thumbnail. I'm so back. I'm gonna take y'all to go get another. Drink, man. We're gonna vibe out real here for a second. But yeah, I looked and I thought it was a content creator. It was them. I said, oh, so that's what we doing now? But at the end of the day, bro, they see our work. Instead of embracing us, right? Instead of embracing us, like, you know what? It'd be dope. Why don't we just have Jay Tuck partner with us and bring him on to do the film breakdown? Or why not have Law Nation here? Or let's call in with Jay Tuck on Tuesdays during the draft show, right? Versus doing that, they rather just try to steal the formula. But For all my people who watch battle rap, there's a famous quote of mine. It's a famous quote of mine, not mine, a Smack uses. You can't copy respect, man. You can't copy respect. You can't copy respect. So y'all, we head to the bar real quick. I get me another drink, man. Hey, I'm probably go order another drink real quick. You don't even have to put us on the payroll. Just embrace us, man. Just embrace us. Just embrace us. Just embrace us and stop trying to act like we don't exist when they know we do. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Go nose, man. Go nose. My nose gonna be ready. My nose gonna be ready, man. Now, I'm not in Dubai. I'm in Aruba. It looks like Dubai, but it's Aruba. I was in Dubai last year. We outside about to order a drink. Reload. It's getting hot. I'm getting black out here. You know what I'm saying? It's hot out here. Hot as hell out here, man. So, yeah. Can I get a Miami Vice with rum? Yeah, thank you. Yeah, man. So this is Ryu and Aruba, man. So I just found out they got a sports book here too, man. So y'all know what I'm about to do. I'm about to get surgical at the sports book. They have a casino downstairs. I didn't even know that. They're like, yeah, we have a sports book and casino and roulette. So, you know. So, but yeah, it's a vibe out here, man. I like Aruba, man. Aruba is real peaceful, real chill. If you've never been, the people are real friendly. Drinks are real good. Thank you, appreciate it. Cheers, y'all. Excuse me. Cheers, y'all. Cheers to Sunday. Cheers to Aruba. But yeah, here's the Aruba pool. Yeah, real good time out here. And see, the good thing about Ryu, it's all inclusive, so everything's included. So this drink, I ain't gotta pay nothing for this drink no more. I ain't gotta pay nothing for no food no more. I ain't gotta put my wallet the rest of the vacation. Now, I pulled it out, and we're here for 8 days. Yeah, so everything's included. These little cabana huts that we're sitting in, these are all included. The beach is real nice. I would take you out to the beach, but I'll probably lose reception out there. But it's cool, man. Aruba's cool. Aruba's real chill. I'll tell you about Aruba, bro. At 6 o'clock, not an hour, don't ask for nothing, man. They shut down. They shut down in about an hour. And it's just like, yo, we chilling. We're done. We're done for the day. But Aruba's real cool, man. So if you never got to come out here, it's a quick trip. I think the flight total from Kansas City, like 4 hours, 5 hours. We flew to Orlando, then from Orlando to Aruba. So it's cool out here. Shouts to the Ryu. There's another spot. This is my second time we've actually been here. Close, JV, close, but I think it's gonna miss as of right now. But we'll see, man. So, but I've been here twice. But the last time we came here, my wife was making the kids' bed like the night before we came out here, and she like sprained her back bad, so she could like barely walk or do anything. So she didn't get to enjoy it. She just slept all day. So. So yeah, so this time coming down to something, we're probably gonna do some ATV riding. They have a flamingo beach out here. It's like all flamingos and stuff like that. That's probably what you see on Instagram a lot. So we're gonna go back to Flamingo Beach. Of course, she wants to go shopping, do some shopping. I wanna go to the movies, man. I do this weird thing on vacations. I like going to movie theaters in different countries. So I wanna go see a Quiet Place. Gotta go see my movie. Hit the casino, chill, vibe, relax. You know what I'm saying? And chill, man. So thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Thank you. Like I said, yeah, hurricanes. Yeah. Can't imagine, bro. Can't imagine. But as of right now, man, the water's real nice. Beach is real chill. The water is cool. So I've been to a lot of places. I was in Dubai. Dubai was last year. It was 2 years ago. So I went to Dubai and the Maldives, right? But the Maldives water was like the clearest water I've ever seen. It's like swimming in glass. Like you can literally sit down or look down and just see like the bottom of the ocean. You know what I'm saying? It's like different, bro. Like you can see all the fish, you can see everything, see your feet. This water here in Aruba is nice. It's very calm. It's not as wavy as like if you've been to like Dominican or Mexico. Like it's not a lot of big waves or like Miami. Water's very cool and calm. Another place where I like, we're probably gonna go there maybe next year. My wife wants to go back. Is Turks and Caicos. Turks and Caicos was cool. We went to Turks and Caicos. It was kind of like during that pandemic transition, so you had to kind of still wear a mask and couldn't eat out and different things like that. So we probably want to go back there and try that. But I think next year we're gonna go to Bora Bora. We're gonna go into Bora Bora and Fiji, the other two. So, like I said, my vacations, bro, has to have a beach. You know what I'm saying? Because she wants to go to Paris and Europe. Like, I ain't not trying to go. I haven't got no beach. You know what I'm saying? If I can't sit down at the beach, put my toes in the sand and have a drink, I think you gotta go in beach water. It's refreshing, man. It's refreshing. It's refreshing, sis. Like when I, which is weird, right? I get peace when I'm in the air on an airplane or when I'm underwater in the ocean. Like those are two times where I'm like just relaxed the most. And it sounds crazy, especially in the airplane, right? But it's just like I feel at peace in a plane. And maybe it's because I'm in airplane mode and no one can reach me, so I'm not busy and my mind gets turned off. But when I'm in the water under the ocean, I'm just chilling, relaxed. What genre of movies you watch? So I like horror movies. I love horror movies. I watch all the horror movies. Action. Watch a lot of the superhero stuff with my kids. So I do a lot of that stuff. I'm not really into deep movies, I would say, like sci-fi. Like I try to watch Dune. Like Dune, I couldn't get through. I might try it again tonight, you know what I'm saying? I might try Dune, but I wasn't feeling Dune. But yeah, I'm a horror movie guy, man. So that's why I want to see Quiet Place. I heard it's fire. Don't go see The Strangers. It's just no, they're good. You're good there. So, yeah, no man-made beach, not pool anytime all day long. And they have a pool back there, so the pool back there. Oh no, that's the wrong way. The pool's over there. But so there's two different ones, right? So this is the Ryu Palace that I'm at. That's why it kind of looks like a palace. And this one over here is the Ryu. I think it's like Antilles. So I think that's just the adults only one over there. This one got kids and stuff, but it's like, the food is kind of better here. But the thing about it, you can use both. You know what I'm saying? You can use both. Where you come to this one, I can go over there as well if I wanted to. Now, for all my young single fellows, it's really a vibe. Go to the Dominican, go to the Ryu adult one. It was different. It was different. It's one of those. I'm literally producing a horror movie at home with my wife and kids. I'm going to post it on my channel. You should, bro. You should. I like horror movies. I think Nix's daughter has a where she breaks down horror. Chucky, Freddy. Trying to think. One of my favorites, actually my favorite horror movies, was the original Strangers movie. The original, the real Chucky one. You know what I'm saying? Nightmare on Elm Street is, of course, my favorite classic. What else? Yeah, some of the slasher joints. Child's Play 2. Child's Play 2 was fire. Trying to think of other horror movies. Let's see, Hellraiser. Hellraiser's up there. Yeah, there hasn't really been a lot of new horror movies that's like, Dawn of the Dead's a classic too. I like the Dead. The original Jeepers Creepers before it got crazy. Jeepers Creepers was legit. Yeah, but Hellraiser was one of those, like, when I was young, bro. Like I feel like Nightmare on Elm Street, to be honest with y'all, Nightmare on Elm Street was so crazy because it's the craziest plot. It's crazy. Like, if you fall asleep, he gonna kill you. Like, you know how crazy that is as a kid to think, if I fall asleep, he gonna kill me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is so crazy as a kid. Like, honestly, like, I wasn't into horror movies. My cousin was. And my older cousin, he lived in Kansas City. And he's the one who made me watch Nightmare on Elm Street and watch Chucky, you know what I'm saying, trying to bully me. And, like, I was like, my mom's like, what's wrong with you? Like, I was afraid to go to sleep because of damn Freddy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's wrong. run Nightmare on Elm Street. So I heard The Quiet Place is fire, so definitely gotta check that out. Here we are talking about movies, but that's how we vibe, man. So Thing, It's one. I like the new versions of it. The new versions of it, that was dope. Attack of the Killer Clowns was one. Uh, I think they're remaking I Know What You Did Last Summer. I think I saw that online. The original Screams were kind of dope. Now it's kind of all over the place. Yeah, man, I like horror movies, man. I like horror movies. I like horror movies. Let's get it back. All right. So one of my favorite movies, my all-time movies, is a Macaulay Culkin movie. And he probably saying, have y'all seen The Good Son? The Good Son was fire, right? The Good Son was one of my favorite movies as a kid. Because back then, like, Macaulay Culkin was like the perfect example, perfect little kid, child, celebrity, whatever. But that movie was dark as hell, man. When he threw that body off the bridge and then he shot that dog with that gun, like, The Good Son's a fire movie, bro. Macaulay Culkin. So if y'all haven't seen it, I would recommend go watching The Good Son. That movie's crazy. I love that movie. I might watch it again. I got it. I got it on DVD, but I'm not sure how I watch it DVD. But I'm sure I can find it. Good Son. Good Son. Face is a classic. You know, all types of movies too. You know, murder, sex, violence, drugs, and stuff like that. You know, I like games. It is what it is. So, trying to think. Yeah. Besides that, man. Especially like I tell y'all. I'm probably the only person who really doesn't feel Deadpool movies like that. Like, Deadpool movies are cool, but it's like, I think they kind of overrated. Now, granted, this next one's going to have Wolverine, so I think it's going to be some excitement, but I think a lot of people gas the Deadpool movies. Like, oh, it's some great movie. I'm like, man, I can name like 15 Marvel movies that's better than Deadpool. Because he cusses and his little violence, I think people like it, but I don't know. So we'll see how that shakes out. But I damn sure want to see Quiet Place. So, man, like I said, when I was in Thailand, me and my wife, we went to the movies to see Jurassic World, I believe. It was one of the Jurassic Park movies. And in Thailand, bro, they do the national anthem at the movie theater. They do the national anthem at the movie theater. So everybody stood up. I'm like, what is everyone standing up for? It's like, to the emperor, not emperor, whatever they call him in Thailand, right? They put their hand over their heart, did their national anthem. I was like, well, we better stand up too, you know what I'm saying? So, kind of cool, man. Kind of cool. So yeah, everyone's chilling on Sunday, man. So yeah, I'm just gonna vibe, man. Dinner's not till like 6:30. You can go get dressed. Now, honestly, I just ate, so I'm probably not that hungry. But I said, me and my wife are gonna do too much of anything today, just to chill out and vibe on a Sunday, man. But I'm out here getting dark. Like I said, overall, y'all, I get it. You know what I'm saying? It's the Cowboys. And it's a lot going on, man. But don't let people influence you and turn you into a zombie, because I'm seeing it happen, man. I'm honestly, bro, I don't even know where all the Micah hate came from. And here's what's crazy. You know, I saw Micah post online about villain mode activated. You know what I'm saying? And here's what I hate about Micah. Well, here's what I say I hate. That's what's happened to Micah. When people come against it, because it's happened to me. I'm gonna be fully transparent. It's happened to me, y'all. Right? When you're doing good for people, right, and you're doing nothing wrong, and you get all these malicious attacks constantly people just jabbing at you, right, it puts you into protection mode, right? And then when you get into protection mode, you end up having a negative impact on people who mean well, right? So, like, case in point for me, there's been numerous people who's reached out to me behind the scenes, whether DMs, like, yo, Tuck, I want to become a content creator. You know, how do I do it? Man? I would love to do what you're doing. So I might hop on a Zoom call with them. I might, you know, give them a phone call, kind of like, you know, saying help them out. Give them any advice I can give you, right? Show them how, you know, what system to work versus StreamYard versus OBS and different things like that. I'm sitting out helping these people, right? Hey, man, if you need me to come on your show, let me know. You know what I'm saying? Wherever I need to help you out, I got you, right? Now, what happens is they start their channel, get a little momentum. Okay, cool. Congrats, bro. Keep doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? This is what it's all about. Then I look on Twitter. It's like, FJ Tucky's a clown. Yeah, that's why I don't really mess with him. He thinks he knows everything. and you sit there and think like, me? You know what I'm saying? Like, me? You know what I'm saying? Like, and so you feel a different way about it. Like, damn, I'm sitting here helping, taking the time away from my content and from what I'm doing to help you, and this is the thanks I get. And so I don't want that to happen with Micah, right? Because Micah, I tell y'all, bro, I tell you, Micah is one of the most genuine Cowboys players you'll probably meet. Because honestly, like, I've met them all, right? And a lot of them are cool, right? But Micah is genuine. Like, case in point, bro, I'll tell y'all this. I talk to Micah behind the scenes, like, all the time. We never talk about Cowboy stuff. Like, we were talking about boxing and some other stuff the other day, right? So case in point, I saw Micah when I was out in Vegas at the fight. Dapped him up, talked about the fight real quick, and just kept it moving, right? Because I knew if I would have posted Micah at the fight, what was everybody going to say? He's not a leader. He's at the fight. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, no, I'm not even going to touch it, bro. So I was like, yo, bro, keep doing your thing, bro. I had you see, like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? And like other players, bro, because I don't know. Even though I'm old, I guess I understand how these players are. And maybe for people who's never been around players, don't really understand it, but I have. They are literally, think about it like y'all, because a lot of y'all are old. A lot of y'all are pretty much like 30s to 40s, right? All of us have cousins who are 20, 21, 22, 23, who come over from Thanksgiving or do, you know what I'm saying? And they just do young, dumb stuff, right? That is them. Like, that is them. You know what I'm saying? That is them. Like, that's when you get around them, especially like when you're around draft players, you gotta understand some of these kids are 22 years old. Now think of your 22-year-old cousin who, you know what I'm saying, and you just gave him $60 million. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's still going to do childish things. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's going to be some immaturity. There's going to be some time it's going to take to grow. I don't expect a 22-year-old child to be able to think like I thought thinking. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all think Micah was childish at 24, 25. You should have saw me. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't have no money. I was broke. And I was hella worse. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of us can attest to that. We want to put this on these kids for being 22, 23, that they should be the same caliber of leader as Zach Martin is. You know what I'm saying? You want, and that's the thing, JV. Think about this with these NIL deals. It's even worse now. You know what I'm saying? You got kids who are 18, 19 with millions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? Of course, it's going to be immaturity. I remember, I'll tell y'all the story, right? So when I went to college, I wasn't on scholarship for my first semester, right? So I had to take out a federal loan because I was a walk-on, right? Because I wasn't even going to go play football. I was actually going to play basketball and football at another school. And both the football and the basketball coach left that off season. And then the new coaches wanted me to pick either or. I was like, nah. So went to my school, right? So I was a walk-on. So I wasn't under scholarship the first year. So I had student aid. So one night, I'm drunk. Me and my friends are getting ready to go to the club. I go to the ATM machine, and I see that I have $30,000 in my account. This is like 18-year-old Tuck, right? $30,000 in my account, in my checking account. I put my debit card in, all right? Bro, they just messed up. The bank just messed up. They just gave me 30 racks. They don't give me 30 racks, dog. Shit, what we gonna do? Let's get it all out. Let's get it all out. So we're sitting there taking all these different withdrawals to not hit the minimum and take $30,000 out. So I had $30,000 in cash as an 18-year-old, right? Took it all out the bank. Bro, I went to the club. We bought drinks for everybody. We, you know what I'm saying? We splurged. I bought a brand new bed. I bought a Nightmare on Elementary limited edition DVD set. I bought an Xbox and a PS2 at the time. I bought all these games. Like, I was racked up because I thought the bank had fucked up and gave me 30 racks on accident. I was like, well, if I take it out, they can't take it back. 2 days later, my mom calls me. She's like, yo, they're saying that your student loans had to be sent to you, not me. So did you get any money in your account? I was like, I think so. I have to check. She's like, boy, what do you mean you have to check? Like, go look, and do you have any money in your account? And I was like, yeah, I think I got some money there. And she's like, okay, how much is in there? I need you to send that to me and send it to direct deposit so I have it. I spent $15,000, y'all, in 4 days. I spent $15,000 in 4 days, bro. In 4 days as a dumb 18-year-old with $30,000. Had no clue. Oh, she was pissed. Oh, she was pissed. You know what I'm saying? She's trying to make me take stuff back. I'm going back to Foot Locker with a box full of shoes, like all sorts of stuff, because I was racked up and I thought I hit a lick on the bank. Dumb. Dumb. Had no clue. Had no clue. And so you got to understand, look at these kids being 18, 19, NIL money flowing in. Flowing in. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna make dumb decisions. They're gonna have bad people in life. They're gonna have, bro. Y'all don't think I was the hottest dude in the club with that money that night? Y'all don't think I was the hottest dude in the club and that money that night, bro? They was any drink you want, any drink you want. What you going? What you want? Back then it was Incredible Hawks. We used to drink Incredible Hawks. Y'all know what that is? The Hypno and the Henny. Hey, you and your homegirls, we all getting Incredible Hawks. Actually, get them all Incredible Hawks. We all going Hawk mode tonight. You know what I'm saying? We all going Hawk mode tonight. Blew $15,000 in 4 days. If someone had said, this guy needs to be a leader, I wasn't ready to be a leader at that time. I was only 18. I was immature. I was still growing. You know what I'm saying? The Incredible Hawks, bro. I bought the whole club. I bought the whole club Incredible Hawks. We had a keg party. You know what I'm saying? We had bottle for bottle. Like we had a top shelf for keg party, bro. Y'all know keg parties like Barton's Vodka. Now we had Grey Goose. We had a Grey Goose table. We had a Henny table. We had all, boy, we went crazy. Because I thought I had $30,000 at the bank sitting me on accident. Blew all my student loan money that quick, right? So that's what I'm saying, man. A lot of y'all have to let these kids mature. And I will say this when it comes to Micah Parsons. Y'all know when I covered him in the draft, I questioned his maturity. I did. I was like, I don't know. I don't know if I can trust him with the keys to the kingdom. And I will say this. Micah Parsons has checked every box much better than I thought he was. Much better than I thought he was. If you would have told me back in that 2021 draft, a podcast was going to be the worst that he does, I would have said, we need to trade up and go get this dude. You know what I'm saying? We need to go trade up and go get him. We need to trade up and go get him. I wouldn't even been on the pitch train. I would have been on the Micah train. You know what I'm saying? If I knew a podcast, that's going to be the worst of the worst. But what is happening right now is that people are looking for a reason to not like Micah Parsons. First, it's just saying I don't like him. Like, don't nitpick for reasons. Like, I was saying this. Cowboys Nation is like that scorned girl who's been hurt so many times, and she has a good man, treats her good, wants to travel and take her on vacation, and that's loyal to her, right? But she just don't trust him, and she's trying to find a reason why he's no good. You know what I'm saying? She's going through his phone. Okay, who's Stacy? That's my manager at work. Why are you calling her? Because I was calling her to tell her it's going to be a little bit late. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, you are looking for a reason for Micah to hurt you versus just let Micah hurt you first. If Micah comes out in week 1 through 7, he's just not looking like himself. He's loafing on plays. He can't get a sack. He's getting zero pressure. I guarantee you, me, JC, Okoye, everybody else will address it. Let him hurt you first, y'all. Why are you trying to make up reasons that you're hurt? He's not hurting you right now. He's literally at a little girl's birthday party right now. You know what I'm saying? Exactly, Sadika. Just like with Dak, bro. But even with Dak, people will say the playoff loss or whatever. Okay, cool, it's a quarterback, right? But it's like, yeah, y'all are looking for a reason for Dak to hurt you. You know what I'm saying? You're looking for a reason for Dak to hurt you, right? You want Dak to be a POS versus saying, hey, you got trust issues. That is what it is. That might be a video. The Cowboys Nation has trust. Y'all don't trust nobody. Y'all don't trust nobody, right? Don't trust Zeke. Now Zeke has played many of his Cowboys games, right? I don't trust him, right? 12 touchdowns, played on one leg a whole season. Don't trust him. Micah Parsons only missed one game due to the virus. He's even played with the flu. Came out there and gave his all. You don't trust him. Dak Prescott, right? 4th round draft pick. Everything against him. Comes out there, lays on the line. Don't trust him. Don't trust him. Cowboys fans have trust issues. Y'all don't trust it. Y'all don't trust nobody but Zach Martin. And why? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Well, I know why, but you know what I'm saying? Y'all don't trust nobody. It's like you're so hurt. You're constantly going through Micah's phone, hoping to find something. Who is this? Who is this? Who is this? Why you? You 5 minutes late home from work? You 5 minutes late home from work, so that's why I don't trust you. That's what y'all doing right now with Micah, bro. Or some of y'all. Y'all was mad about his shoes, to his body language when we drafted Tyler Guyton, to him going to Japan, to him missing a voluntary camp. What else was y'all mad about? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? A podcast that he had Jordan Love as a guest on the podcast. Mad that he's doing stuff with CJ Stroud. You know, you just looking for something to be wrong. And it's because what happened, right? We you know what I'm saying, fellas, you know what I'm saying? Let's use it as well. We all know we've all been with that one just non-trusting girl. But what is it really? Is it the girl that really doesn't have trust? Or is it for homegirls that's pumping her head? That's what it is. We got some in-house media guys that was pumping her head. Girl, I wouldn't trust Micah. Shoot, I heard he lazy, girl. I don't trust Micah. I heard he don't be helping his teammates, girl. I would get rid of him, girl. He no good. Shoot, girl, you know me, shoot. I wouldn't trust Micah. I heard he don't watch no film, that he watches out the film room. He just be, girl, you know, you can do better than that. You should get rid of him. You should trade him. You should trade Micah and go get you another one, girl. You can get you 3 draft picks that can do what he can, girl. You bitter ass. We got some bitter ass media members that's pumping them up, bro. And they bought it. And they be single. They be single as hell trying to give relationship advice. That's what the media did. Girl, what? He only had one sack the last 5 games of the season. Girl, I'll get rid of him. I can get you 3 of those in the draft, girl. Trust me. And them the same chicks who out here by themselves. Out here by themselves, bitter and bold. Talking about hot girl summer by yourself. Because you bitter. Because you ran a good man off. Because you listen to some bitter chick who ain't got nothing going on with their life, bro. Girl, he want to be the highest paid? Psh, I can find you 4 that can pay that price. Come out with me. I can find you 4. Bitters. They're bitters. They're the bitter beer chicks, bro. And they sit there and they pump these Cowboys fans head up, and all of a sudden they start feeling themselves like, yeah, I can get me another Micah Parsons. Shoot. Walking around snapping fingers like Beyonce. I'm talking about the irreplaceable. I can get me 2 of Micah Parsons. Shit, okay. Try it if you want to. And you're gonna be sitting up looking at your Facebook saying, damn, Micah moved on. He has a good life. Micah's having a good life over there in Pittsburgh. Damn, Dak's having a good life out there in Vegas, man. And person we stuck with, we don't trust him either. We're gonna replace Dak, get Trey Lance, and be snapping our fingers talking about we don't trust him either. You know what I'm saying? Here's the thing, bro. Like, I have no problems with Jesse Holley. Jesse Holley's about, and see, this is where they differ from us, right? Me and Boss Cowboy, right? Me and Boss Cowboy will disagree about something, right? Whether it's, I don't know, Terrence Steele, Lyle, or whatever, right? We'll disagree. We'll bang heads. We'll talk on the phone, go back and forth, and after that, it's all love. Hey, bro, what do you think about this? Like, we're in our space, whether it's J-Tuck versus West Coast or Law or whoever, we might bang heads and disagree on a topic, but after the topic's over, it's back to all love, right? I think that's the problem with the outside media, right? The old media, right? Love Jesse Holley. He's one of my favorite people. Jesse's hella cool, right? But what happens? He says something about Micah, or numerous things about Micah. I'm saying, I did the video saying the counter argument and the evidence, and then it's like, I don't mess with J Tuck no more. You know what I'm saying? I don't mess with, then let's unfollow, right? Then they unfollow me, then they block me, then they do all this extra goofy stuff. But they're saying, bro, you saying this, I'm saying this, and I'm providing evidence. I just don't agree with you saying. I'm not saying Jesse Holley's a horrible person. I'm not saying Jesse Holley is this or that. I like Jesse Holley. He's solid, cool dude. Met him numerous times. When him and Scott met Jesse Holley. He's even said it on the channel how he rocks with me. But just for you saying something and I'm saying, nah, I actually disagree with it, doesn't mean I don't like you, bro. But I think what happens is they are so used to being the insider, right? They're used to being the media guy, the football player. When they say something, it's supposed to be their word, right? They say something, everyone believes it, and we just have to go with it because of who they are. But it's like we do the same shit with LaShawn McCoy all the time. We do this. We do the same shit with LaShawn McCoy. LaShawn McCoy is arguably one of the greatest running backs in NFL history, if we're being honest. Now, if he goes says something goofy about Dak, and I posted the video saying he's wrong about it, everybody's cool with that. Everyone's cool with that. You know what I'm saying? But if it's Brian or Jesse or whoever, right, and I do the same thing, then it's like, oh, well, they've been a scout for this long, or they've done this for this long, right? We can't cherry pick. So all I'm asking is show your evidence, right? Use your platform and show your evidence. So if you're saying Micah doesn't help his young teammates, right? If you're saying, listen, I want Micah Parsons to be more like Fred Warner, because Fred Warner's locked in. Fred Warner is locked in and he's focused on just football. And I say, Fred Warner has a podcast as well. You have to just provide a counter argument. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be, you know what I'm saying? Like if you say, I don't want Micah Parsons to have a podcast, I want him to focus on football and be more like Fred Warner, and I say Fred Warner has a podcast as well, it doesn't mean I don't like you. It doesn't mean you're a piece of, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, what's the next argument to that, right? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, right? So if you say Micah Parsons doesn't help his young teammates out, and I say, well, here's photos of him training with Mozzie. Here's photos of him working out with Sam Williams. Here's photos in an interview of him talking about him and Damone Clark. What's your counter argument? It doesn't mean I don't like you. It doesn't mean Jay Tuck is being negative. I am just providing a counter argument. So what's your argument? Now you can say, now some people say those photos are fake. Whatever, they're not fake. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like I just they don't understand how it works in our community, because it's like you got to be able to bang a little bit. And it's like if we go play basketball and say, listen, we're going to go all G, JV, Chris, JC, we're going to play basketball. If you drop to the basket and I hard foul you, I'm not trying to hurt you. Not that I don't like you. It might have just been a hard foul. It might have just been an accident. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to guard the rim. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm doing. We're just banging the paint. We're just playing ball. It's nothing personal. You know what I'm saying? And they all have dinner at Micah's house. Micah said on the interview at the pivot, but one thing that he noticed when he came in as a rookie, the biggest difference is like, man, Penn State, we used to all eat together. We would go everywhere together. We would do everything together as a defensive unit. What I've heard in NFL had changed is like, these are grown men. They have their own lives, their own jobs, and they do a lot of things differently. So it's like, I would try to have everybody over at my house to eat, and Mom and Parsons would cook, and only a few would show up. So he was like learning, like, okay, this is a grown-ass man. Like, hey, bro, we teammates and all, but I'm not going to be hanging out over here all day. I got work to do. You know what I'm saying? So it's not, like you said, Chris, it's not that deep. And I think that's what happens with me is like, I say something of a counter argument, and these people get offended, right? It's just like, even with 105 through the fan, if you say, listen, you had the interview with the prosecutor in the Dak case, right? Everyone thinks it's in poor taste, right? Cowboys Nation thinks it's in poor taste, but you did it anyway, right? And you say, we all discussed it. A lot of us didn't agree, but we decided to go through it with it anyways. Well, then you had people inside the building who thought the interview was in poor taste as well. Why are you mad at the Cowboys fans who thought the interview was in poor taste? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to understand, right? But they can't have that argument because they understand that what they did was in poor taste. If you sat down in a meeting and let's say it's 8 of us, right? And I say, listen, y'all, Chris, Brian, you know what I'm saying, JV, Splenda, we all gonna do this video. I'm gonna do this video on Trey Lance. And 8 of y'all say, nah, Tuck, that's not a good video, bro. It's just kind of a bad look. We shouldn't do it. I just don't agree with it, man. We should do something else. I don't agree with it. And I say, F y'all, I'm gonna do that anyway. I'm gonna do it anyway, whatever. I need the clicks, I need the views, right? And I drop the video and I get backlash for it. I can't be mad at the people giving me backlash because y'all told me up front it was a bad taste. You know what I'm saying? Everyone told me I did it anyway. So I gotta be able to wear that on the chin. If y'all told me not to do something, the only people who were on the interview said they didn't agree with it, but you forced them to do it, you can't be mad with the listeners saying, we don't agree with how y'all went about your business. So, but what they do, it's just either to block Tuck, and Tuck's being negative, and Tuck is this, Tuck is that, Tuck is this, where I'm just like, yeah, nothing I've ever done to any of these people, because once again, I don't know none of these people, right? The only person whose phone number I have in my phone is Brian Broadus, right? I don't talk to these people like that, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know. But it's like, I don't do nothing malicious. I'm not that person to go out there to pick a fight sick of picking a fight. I got too much stuff to focus on, right? But if you say something, and if I ask a rebuttal question, I'm not being negative. I'm asking, this is journalism. This is journalism. This is what y'all supposed to be doing. If Mike McCarthy says something you don't agree with, you should have a rebuttal and a question, right? If I do the same thing, it's not me being negative, not me being combative. It's me asking you, where's the evidence? Ringo, my guy, I'm out here at Aruba. We're out in Aruba, chilling, man, vibing. I'll probably just for like 10 more minutes because I got like 20% battery and go charge my phone. But yeah, we just vibing, bro. Like I said, it's just weird, man. It's weird because it's viewed as, you know, I don't know. But honestly, I don't care no more. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, I don't care no more. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, I don't need any of it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm out here chilling, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here chilling, doing my thing. So obviously, you guys see, I don't need any of that. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, I don't want to be toxic. You know what I'm saying? That's not even me. It's not even how I get down to business. But if you say something, you got to provide the evidence, right? If I say, listen, y'all, I don't think that Tyler Guyton can play from right tackle to left tackle, right? I could just be like, well, I'm Jay Tuck because I said it. I just said it, right? No. Why do I have to show a whole film breakdown? Why does JC have to show a whole film breakdown? Why does Vach Okoye have to show a whole film breakdown? And the people who actually cover the team, who are insiders and connected, right? Why can I ask of what's asked for me? You know what I'm saying? But like I said in my video, my apology video, I have to understand I can't put the standard that I hold myself for or what I hold our community for on them. They're working a job. If their boss tells them do it. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to have that integrity or whatever. They just go where the money resides, right? So I gotta stop doing that and stop holding them to the standard that I'll hold myself to and hold others to. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy. Needs to relax, enjoy yourself. Oh, bro, I'm chilling, bro. I'm vibing out, bro. We just been chilling, talking Cowboys stuff, man. We talking movies, all sorts of stuff. I'm about to get ready for dinner, bro. This is my guy smoking the building, bro. I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling, bro. We out here vibing. So they're about to shut it down. Like I said, 6 o'clock, everything shuts down. Get ready for dinner. They got like some live music tonight. Me might be gonna sit here and listen to live music. Actually, a little like bar over there is pretty cool that we went to before. So I might go over there. But like I said, man, on vacation, I just like to kind of just get away and just reset, you know what I'm saying? Reset my brain. And it's always good to do that, y'all. Like, we live busy lives. We're fathers, we're mothers, we're husbands, we're wives, you know what I'm saying? We're workers, you know, we're children. We got all sorts of stuff done, and we're, you know, sometimes I just get here and just get away. I will be here until Saturday night. So like I said, I'm here for a long time. I got a whole week left. You know what I'm saying? We just haven't got started yet. So by the time y'all see me, man, y'all ain't gonna be able to see me no more. It's still dark out here. Yeah, I'm not here for a whole. Yeah, we leave Saturday night. Yeah, appreciate you, Smoke. Yeah, man. It seems like it doesn't even get to me anymore, bro. Because like at the end of the day, and I told yourself, you know, the guys in this video I did on Friday, I believe, right? Or I'm so mixed up. Today's Sunday. I think I did the video on Friday, right? When you work hard, you earn something. You know you earned it and you deserved it. Can't no man take that away from you, bro. Like, when God has a plan for y'all, bro, can't nobody take it away from you. Like, that's the thing. That's just how I think. You can't take this away because you didn't give me this. It'll be different if, like, man, I was a nobody until Brian or Jesse or, you know, 105 Through the Fan gave me this opportunity, and that's how I boosted my name, and I'm ever grateful, ever indebted to them. And so, you know, maybe I should chill a little bit. They gave me nothing. Have you seen any of them on my show ever? No. Have you seen it? Like, they gave me nothing, bro. I built all this. You know what I'm saying? I built all this with y'all, brick by brick, layer by layer, video by video, and got all the way to the Super Bowl. This is not, it's bigger than me. This is something that up above has designed for me. You can't take that away from me. You can tweet all you want. You can go on 105 through the fan and do a whole 3-week segment about Jay Tuck. You can do all of that, but it's not what you have designed. You don't. Like, because people don't understand this. I love Cowboys Nation, right? I will always be here for Cowboys Nation. But don't get it twisted, right? I could always switch up and go cover other teams. Or I could go cover college sports. Like, I've been offered by numerous draft websites, like, yo, come a part of our draft website. Like, a lot of like big premieres from PFF, the draft networks, like all these different sites, right? They've offered me opportunities to come in. And it's like, I just like being independent, right? But I can always help out when I can. So there are people who want me to come write for their blogs or be on their station or be on their TV show and do these different things, right? So I can always pivot outside of this. I'm not stuck anymore when it comes to this Cowboys content. You know what I'm saying? So that's what they don't understand. Like, when you build something brick by brick, you can't tear it down. You can't tear it down. Like, even if you block me, even if they got my Twitter erased, even if they pull my YouTube channel, even if they do all this stuff that they're trying to do to other content creators, the name Jay Tuck is already etched in Cowboys fans' name. You know what I'm saying? It's already etched in Cowboys. Y'all will never forget who I am. You know what I'm saying? Y'all will never forget who I am. It's already itched where I can say, you know what? I'm not doing YouTubes no more. Actually, I'm going to do a tour where I'm going to pull up to y'all city by city and we're going to talk Cowboys football on live stream. I can do stuff like that now. Like, it's you know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. Yeah, I'm good, bro. I'm in Aruba right now. I mean, I'm good, man. I'm going to take y'all for a walk on the beach real quick. See if we lose a reception, and then I get ready for dinner, man. My wife's getting ready for dinner and stuff like that, but she's chilling. I'm getting black out here. It just takes work, JC. It takes work. You know what I'm saying? And see, people don't understand how I built it. They can't build it. Like, they can't duplicate it, right? Because it's like, I've done things for Cowboys fans, and with Cowboys fans, they're not going to duplicate it, right? Like, even last year, right? For the Eagles game, there was people saying, yo, I've never been to the Cowboys Stadium before. I bought out of my own pocket and bought tickets for like 10 Cowboys fans to be at the building versus the Eagles. For Father's Day last year, I gave tickets to 5 fathers on my timeline to go to Cowboys games. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you can't duplicate that. You can't copy that. You know what I'm saying? For every message that people tweet me or every message in the comments right now or whatever, I respond to that. You gotta understand, I got Facebook, Instagram, TikTok now, Twitter, you know what I'm saying? Across multiple, YouTube, multiple platforms, and it's me responding. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want you guys to feel like I used to feel, where I would reach out to a writer or a radio person and I would never get that response. I do that. It takes a lot of energy, a lot of effort, you know what I'm saying? But I want you guys to have that connection where I could get a social media manager and just respond to all my YouTube comments. No, it's me. So if I write y'all or answer y'all DM, it's me. All right, we at the beach, y'all. So here we are at the beach. This is the pier. That's a nice little bar over there. So I might go over there tonight and drink something after there. Once again, that's the full hotel right there. So that's the Palace, and this is the Antilles, I believe. That's where the casino is, the sports book. But this is the beach over here. Beautiful sun out here. This is where I was out running this morning, out here. But I want to kind of stay in the area so I don't lose connection. So we out here on the beach. Beautiful sun out here, man. So if you ever get to Aruba, man, it's a full vibe. I love it out here. Everyone's chilling. It's peaceful. And the thing I like about traveling outside the country, it's just like, everyone's just like, good morning, or hey, how are you, or you're welcome. It's like the little stuff that goes a long way. You know what I'm saying? It's just the little stuff that goes a long way, where people are just like appreciative. You know what I'm saying? They're very appreciative. They're very nice, respectful. It's none of that that you get on your day-to-day. There's no back and forth. It's like, hey man, how are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's you know, it's very chill. It's a vibe, man. So I definitely enjoy relaxing, man. So I appreciate y'all, man. So people are already lined up for dinner. This is the steakhouse right there that we're gonna walk by. I went to the steakhouse last night. It was really good. I had a 12-ounce steak and lobster. Wife had lobster tails, had steak, lobster, Caesar salad, and crab, and then I also had this apple pie, man. I ate pretty good last night, but that was like the only meal I had yesterday. So everyone's lined up at the steakhouse right now. And then, let's see here. People over here getting their water, wiping the sand off their feet and everything, man. So yeah, they're getting ready to shut down. Where's wifey? Wifey, Jazz, she's up there getting dressed. She already pieced out. She's actually sure I got my key. She's pieced out. She's getting ready for dinner. I'm just out here chilling. See, it's a line for the steakhouse. So there's a steakhouse. We can eat outside on the beach. It's real nice, real cool. There's the main bar right there, and then there's the swim up bar. Swim up bar is like torture though, man, because you got the swim up bar. That's where you sit all day, you drink and sit in the water. And then like up there is like the stage. They have like concerts and shows and stuff, all sorts of stuff going on. So yeah, we are getting ready for dinner. I'm gonna go get showered and dressed and chill out in Aruba, man. So it's gonna get loud. So actually, let me get one more drink, man, before we peace on out, and then I'll let y'all go, man. But I appreciate it rocking for me. Yeah, the swim up pool right there, where you can sit in there and drink all day. I've done that numerous times, and that's where it gets bad, man. You want me to jump in the pool with y'all? See, I don't know, is iPhone's waterproof or not? I would jump in the pool. I'm not sure if my phone's waterproof or not. They put them up. I think they're done. Let's see if they still got them. Let's see if they still got my, they might be out.
Hi. Mojito and Dirty Shirley, please.
Yeah, do you have a Miami Vice still or no? Can you do it? Huh? I do pina colada. Yeah. So I go give him the rest of the day. Yeah, she's chilling. Like I said, she's getting dressed. You know what I'm saying? My wife's gonna take forever to get dressed, so that's why I'm here talking to y'all. But we
Mojito and a mojito.
We gotta do it. Thank you. All right. Cheers. They didn't have the strawberries. It's got a pina colada, man. So let's put this down so I can mix it real quick. Hold up. Ooh, it's strong as hell. God dang, dog. Ooh. That one hit. That one hit. Ooh. That shit just pure wrong. Because that's the thing, it's like, when it's closing time here, yeah, man, I know my wife, bro. She's probably, was it 5 o'clock, bro? I probably got another 45 minutes if I'm being honest, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, ooh, man, he trying to put y'all boy out. That's the thing, like Aruba, like, when they close, bro, they just like, here, take it. You know what I'm saying? Because yesterday, they were getting ready to close. I ordered one of those Miami Vices, and the bartender, she just gave me 4. She's like, here, just take these. I'm just like, bro, I don't want 4 of them. She's like, here, just take them. It's happy hour, we're closing. I'm just like, all right, so I took all 4 of them and drank all 4 of them. But like, god damn, bro, he poured this whole... Whew. Yeah, it was. Okay. Yeah, that ain't the same. All right, yeah, they'll have me walking with a limp, man. Nah. But here's the crazy thing, like, bro, there'll be people... So, where is he at, man? I should see if I can find him. So it's a dude from Boston, right? And he has a Boston hat. It's like our True Brand hat, but it's like upside down. It's one of the fake ones, bro. And I hate that. But True Brand, they told me to stop, you know what I'm saying, talking about it. But it's like, bro, it's so fake. But it's like, it is what it is. So he had a Boston hat, and he saw my Dallas hat on. And he was like, what does yours say? I was like, bro, what does yours say? You know what I'm saying? Like, what does yours say? Like, upside down Boston. Like, oh, this is the original for True Brand. You know what I'm saying? So we're talking. But he was so drunk, y'all, yesterday. I was like, I don't understand how grown adults get so sloppy drunk anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking about having to be carried. Like, I'm talking about having to be carried drunk. Like, how can you do that as a grown adult anymore? You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it when you're young and you just, you know what I'm saying? But like, grown adults, you should not be getting carried because you're so drunk no more. You know what I'm saying? Because he was like 37, 38. I'm like, bro, why are you so drunk? So cool, we got drug out last night. This morning, I go to the gym. The first person I see is Boston. He back out already at the pool drinking. I'm like, dog, you're doing way too much, bro. after you got carry out last night, you already back drinking again. Like, bro, you really need to chill. You really need to chill, man, because you're doing way too much. You're going overboard, man. So it's like, nah, I don't get sloppy drunk. I get cool little buzz and I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? Even like when I'm in Vegas, like I don't drink that much. Like I drink enough, but I know my limits, man. I know where it's like, all right, you really need to stop. You need to stop because you start to get to that level. All right, it's called timeout. You know what I'm saying? But like when we were out there for the fight, one of my homeboys that was with me in DMV, he got dropped. I'm just like, bro, like you waste your whole trip because you sleeping day 2, day 3. Like you wasted your whole vacation because you got so sloppy drunk. I was like, nah, I rather have a few drinks, chill, rest, you know what I'm saying, eat good, watch a movie or two, hear some music, do that. So, you know, it's like, that's all I do, bro. Like I'm not trying to get carry out. You know what I'm saying? He sounds to me like an ally to me. I don't know. I'm gonna find him. He needs to stop wearing that upside down Boston hat though. I'll tell you that right. I'm not doing that right now. My hat looks so weird. It's like they can't let Dallas have nothing for themselves, you know what I'm saying? Or Alki, yeah, probably. But I mean, I get it, it's vacation, but to enjoy yourself, but it's like, how is getting blackout drunk enjoying yourself? You know what I'm saying? Like all this beautiful stuff going on, and you had a headache the whole time, saying like, man. I mean, yeah, this steakhouse is filling up tonight. Everyone's going to the steakhouse. I'm probably going to go back to the buffet, though. Probably going to do the buffet. The buffet was massive, man. The buffet had everything, bro. We had breakfast there. We had, yeah, this thing is free, too. I mean, well, it's not free. You paid for it. You just paid for it up front. But that's the thing about all-inclusive, right? So last time we came to Aruba, I didn't know they had an all-inclusive. So we went to another resort. That was the Renaissance Hotel. That's where the flamingos are. It's probably going to be tomorrow. So they did have an all-inclusive I didn't know. So like drinks like this was like $16, $17. So you get like 4 or 5, like they were adding up. So that's why this time I was like, no, I gotta do the all-inclusive. So it definitely pays for itself because I would have probably spent $250 on drinks just today between me and my wife. You know what I'm saying? And food and breakfast and lunch and dinner. Like I'd have probably been like 5 or something like that. So that's where when I went to Turks and Caicos, like if you ever go to Turks and Caicos, Turks is expensive. Like Turks is expensive. Like average meal me and my wife had was probably like $99. You know what I'm saying? And that was just for like regular stuff like cheeseburger and nachos or wings. Like it's super expensive. So the all-inclusive definitely pays for itself. They have 4 different restaurants. Yeah, you need a passport. You need a passport for Aruba. If you don't have a passport, though, where you should go, it's the U.S. Virgin Islands. I won't say just as beautiful, but it's enough. You know what I'm saying? It's enough. So if you don't have a passport or can't get one, I would say go to the U.S. Virgin Islands. Loved it. Also loved going to Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico, I had a good time. When we went to Puerto Rico, we stayed at a cool little hotel, but we kind of lived like locals, man. We went to the Walmart, did shopping, like, went to the local places to eat. Like, it was real cool. And then we went to this rainforest in Puerto Rico where I jumped off this cliff, man, and went cliff diving. Y'all, my big ass, nah. I was like, it wasn't jumping off the cliff. It was climbing up the cliff. Like, that was the scary part because it was wet and slippery. And it's one of those things, like, as you're going up the cliff climbing, it's like, there's nowhere to go. Like, you can't change your mind. Like, the only way to get down off that cliff is to jump, bro. Like, it's the craziest shit ever. It was like a big ass cliff we climbed up in the rainforest. And when you're up there, it's just like, you want to go down? Like, when you want to go down, that's the only way to go, bro. That is the only way to go. And I'm just like, shit. I mean, I guess, man. So we jumped off the cliff, did cliff dive in the rainforest. So Puerto Rico was cool, man. I love Puerto Rico. We might go back there. But U.S. Virgin Islands, St. John is nice, or St. Thomas, right? So if you don't got a passport. The only place I haven't been to is Hawaii. One, because my wife hated on it. Mama Tuck from her job was awarded and had a free trip to take her family to Hawaii. I was going to go, of course. My wife couldn't get off work because she's a teacher. So she wouldn't let me go. Now tell me that's not some hating shit, bro. Tell me that's not some hating shit. That I had a free trip, all paid trip to Hawaii, and my wife said because she couldn't go, I couldn't go. So I've never been to Hawaii, but I'm not really pressed to go to Hawaii. At all. It's kind of just cool. So, like I said, man. Yeah, see, that's some hate. That's some hating stuff, bro. My mama got nominated for an award, received an award, had his whole banquet, and her son wasn't there. And her son wasn't there because my wife was hating because she couldn't go. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Like I said, y'all, it's 6 o'clock here. 6 o'clock. Everything shuts down in Aruba at 6 o'clock. They do not care. You know what I'm saying? True haterade. That is true haterade. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, I'm going. She's like, oh, yeah. And I was like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? They pay for everything. Flight, hotel, food. You know what I'm saying? They pay for excursions. They pay for everything. My wife said, nope, you can't go because I can't go. I said, no. I was like, But here's the crazy. The kids got to go. The kids got to go. I didn't get to go. You know what I'm saying? My kids got to go to Hawaii. I didn't get to go. That's some bullshit. I'm still mad about it. So one time I might just peace out and go to Hawaii on my own and just dip out because I need some payback, man. But yeah, it's about to close up here. Pool's about to close up, man. True hater. My wife's a true hater. And then she gets to come to stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? Look at me being a good husband. I should have left her ass at home and came by myself. Whole family in Hawaii, all expenses paid, but not me because she couldn't go, because she couldn't get off work. Crazy, y'all. But yo, man, I appreciate y'all vibing with me, man. Like I said, it's kind of improv. Wanted to go live real quick and talk to y'all for a minute, man. But like I said, keep y'all head on a swivel. But enjoy this time, man. Enjoy this time. We got time until we get to camp. You know, we gonna do what we do best, man. Once the season starts, once camp starts, you know, we're gonna dive deep, man. But you know, get outside. Yeah, they brought back a suit. I got a T-shirt. Yeah, congrats, Hawaii. I got a T-shirt. Thanks. But yeah, man, we gonna get to camp. And once football start, we gonna roll up our sleeves, man. But y'all enjoy yourselves. Like, take this time. You know, happy 4th of July next week, man. Get out with your family. Enjoy your family. I know the Cowboys means a lot to a lot of us, man, but it's not life. This is life. You know what I'm saying? This is life, man, not the Cowboys. So, you know, hell, the players out in Vegas right now, players are chilling, living their best lives. Why do we need to sit around our computers and be stressed and doing all this stuff when they not even stressed? They ain't tripping, we ain't tripping. So, yo, we'll do a little content. I'll probably just go live depending on what I got going on tomorrow. Not really sure. It also depends on if I have Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi did pretty good today for the most part. So I might go live tomorrow at the beach again. I have some free time depending on what wife lets me do. You know what I'm saying? So don't want to completely take the time. But appreciate y'all, man. Everyone have a good one. Keep rocking, appreciating, sharing the content, liking the content, man. Appreciate y'all's support. Can't say that enough, man. Want everyone to stay safe, stay blessed, stay encouraged. And go Cowboys. Peace.